and a warm welcome to today's special segment. I'm Abhishek Mukund. You have probably heard about the buzz about One Nation, One Election, a proposal that's been gaining a lot of attention. But what exactly does it mean? And how would it impact India? Stick around as we break down the concept, its benefits, challenges, and the path ahead. Let's dive in. But what if all elections were held together at the same time in one go? This idea is called One Nation, One Election. But what exactly is it? And why is it such a hot topic right now? Let's break it down. The One Nation, One Election proposal suggests holding simultaneous elections across India, meaning the Lok Sabha elections and the State Assembly elections would all happen at the same time. Right now, these elections are held separately, whenever the government term ends or is dissolved early, but the idea is to hold them together at a single point in time. This isn't a brand new concept. In fact, India used to hold these elections together up until 1967. The Election Commission of India first suggested simultaneous elections in 1983. Fast forward to 2003, and then the Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee even took the proposal to Congress leader Srimati Sonia Gandhi. But things didn't move forward. Later in 2010, L.K. Advani discussed it with Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, but still no major action. In recent years, though, it's been PM Shri Narendra Modi who has been pushing hard for this idea, even making it a key part of the BJP's 2014 election manifesto. So what are the potential benefits of One Nation and One Election? First off, it could drastically reduce the cost of elections. Take the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. For example, India spent a staggering 60,000 crores. By holding elections together, the expenses could be cut down significantly. There's also the potential for higher voter turnout. When elections are held together, it becomes more convenient for voters to go to the polls. After all, fewer election dates to keep track of means more people casting their ballots. An interesting argument in favor of this idea is that it could lead to more efficient administration. When elections happen, large parts of the government workforce are tied up with election duties. If elections happen all at once, state and national governments could focus more on the running country and less on election logistics. To amend the constitution, a two-thirds majority in both houses of parliament is required, followed by ratification from at least half of India's states. That means a broad consensus among all political parties is crucial. Supporters also argue that simultaneous elections would bring more continuity and consistency in government policies and programs, avoiding disruptions caused by multiple election cycles. But of course, no idea comes without its challenges. For one, holding simultaneous elections across such a vast and diverse country like India would be a logical nightmare. Coordinating this process would be complex, to say the least. The biggest problem, aligning the terms of various states' assemblies with that of Lok Sabha. What happens if a state government or central government falls mid-tenure? Would we need elections again in every state? Or would president's rule be imposed? Another concern is that the One Nation, One Election might undermine India's federal structure. India is a union of states, and this concept could threaten the very essence of that idea. Critics worry that regional issues might be overshadowed by national issues in these simultaneous elections, giving national parties an unfair advantage. Then there is the issue of constitution. Right now, India's constitution does not allow simultaneous elections. 5 major articles in the Constitution and the Representation of People's Act 1951 would need to be amended for this idea to become reality. For that to happen, every recognized national and state party would have to come together and agree on these changes. To amend the constitution, a two-thirds majority in both houses of the parliament is required, followed by ratification from at least half of India's states. That means a broad census among all political parties is crucial. So while the One Nation, One Election concept sounds like a smart solution to India's election challenges, it clears that it's not without hurdles. Will it happen? Only time will tell. But for now, it's definitely a topic to keep an eye on. So there you have it. The idea of holding simultaneous elections for both House, the Lok Sabha and the state assemblies is definitely a topic that stirs up debate. while it promises cost savings, higher voter turnouts, and more streamlined governance, there are also serious challenges like coordination issues, the impact on regional politics, and the need for constitutional changes. What do you think about the One Nation, One Election? Should we go for it? Or is it too complicated for India's diverse political landscape? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay tuned for more such videos. Goodbye.
Ashwavega English News.
Your channel, your voice, your trust.